Yeah.
We did see it. Oh, we haven't seen it for the past 4 sets. We haven't seen it since DBZ in 2024 in this matchup, like player matchup. So that's kind of interesting. It will be interesting to see how that goes. Falcon with his mobility can definitely just rush in and really terrorize Mewtwo. But as we said, kind of a hamster character, and Mewtwo does have a fair share of cheese to get around that.
Okay. Yeah.
But Mewtwo, of course, also a hamster in a different way. When you're light and you're big, it's not a good sign.
I agree, yeah. So these both characters just really dependent on their advantage states, and you know, making the perfect decisions in this advantage is really important here to oh wow,
Ooh, nice.
amazing advantage state. Yeah, just setups like that, it's like what you said, like it's just the up B will just get caught by Mewtwo's down air just like that.
Yeah, the down air and the down smash, like it is just
Exactly.
awkward to recover
Yeah.
as Falcon, and you can use Shadow Ball to force out jumps or air dodges and just give him even less options in terms of timing.
It's just a detrimental position to be in.
Ooh!
Oh my god, amazing
Is that Joey
stuff.
Shift 1?
What the hell?
That was insane. That was insane, right? Yeah.
Damn, that's massive.
This is just showing he's not here to play around.
Yeah. And I think especially to be able to do that to Gigglezz, who always starts sets really strong, like his advantage state is so solid that a lot of the time at the start of sets he just runs a train on you.
It does. But
It does a really good job of just setting the impetus in your favor.
hold on though. Gigglezz proving his status, proving the UKPR player he is.
Ooh.
Not getting the knee though.
Yeah, some
But
really good DI
not-
from Griseous so far actually.
This is amazing comeback from Gigglezz, like just complete turnaround. I think he's just really overwhelming Griseous after that advantage state. It's just been a complete turn.
Yeah, the momentum's definitely flipped, and Griseous is being forced to up B center stage.
I think it really goes to show like how like his mental is just really good. Like
Yeah,
Gigglezz definitely got destroyed there, but that won't get to him. Like he's already made it even.
when your advantage state is as good as Gigglezz, I feel like no lead is that
You feel
bad.
comfortable.
yeah,
Yeah, you
like
feel comfortable all the time that you can constantly have some opportunity to bring it back. And we're seeing it right here. Like the questionable up Bs coming out for Griseous is just, no matter the momentum, Gigglezz is still very much in this. And upper
Ooh.
known Star Spot knee,
I didn't
very
get it.
unfortunate up B there.
Yeah, just trying to snap to ledge with the 2-frame angle.
Yeah.
What you can tell from the way Griseous is playing is that he is terrified of getting down tilted or down edge.
Yeah,
He knows that that will just end a stock, and
honestly.
the way that he's playing around it, he's up being to center stage, he's trying to get the up 2-frame angle, but
Yeah.
it's really awkward to play around. It forces either like an annoying execution test or up being to center stage, and Falcon has the ability to punish that every time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice catch again. Good start from Griseous in this set, but oh, I like that slingshot.
Yeah.
He was expecting DI in. He didn't quite get it, but lovely little mix up.
Clean, clean.
Yeah, I mean, Gigglez's movement is always like that. Ooh, he
so
had
close.
he just mistimed it a little bit.
Oh.
Wait, what? Gigglezz won?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was crazy. He just made a crazy comeback.
Yeah, it's great recovery from Gigglezz, just drifting in and out,
Yeah,
avoiding that down smash. He's not going to get hit by that a second time if he can help it.
back there. On center now. Ooh, nothing off of up tilt. Up tilt Mewtwo is definitely one of the more useless moves in the game, honestly.
Yeah, you don't see it often.
Yes.
I will see Monday. I hope. I've got no work the next day, so I'll turn up.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see. That will not kill. He is too heavy.
Yeah, he's too large. That will do it though.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Only the tiny shadow ball as well will just work at that percent.
And we haven't seen too much like ledge trapping from Griseous yet. Well, he hasn't really had to,
Yeah.
but that is definitely something you want to see more, because when you have a charge shot and it can
That
just be so
up tilt is
awkward for
so
Falcon to get off
useless
ledge,
now.
it's not very
It
good.
does
is it?
like 3% and then it doesn't even combo, like definitely unfortunate. that they did Mewtwo like that. But
Yeah, it's what because there aren't like post all of the patches, there aren't that many like kind of bad moves in the game anymore.
yeah.
But up till it's,
Oh, nice coverage with the Nair. I really like that with the double jump rising. Oh, nice multi-hit usage. Knowing that he's gonna let go. Yeah, that's where Nair really is at his best, honestly.
yeah, that platform pressure is just really scary. But Gigglezz finds a way out.
Oh,
And
no jab this time getting hit by.
I like that Griss is like a little bit less scared of having to snap to ledge now.
Yeah.
He's just like, if I mix up my timing, I'm not gonna get down there. I'll be fine. Like,
Yeah. He knows it's something he can control, and that it does crave a lot more execution from Griseous. Questionable floor tilt, to be honest. I'm guessing he didn't expect the tech.
oh, you're dead.
Nice down air, nice down air.
Great catch.
Huge, yeah. Here we go. Air dodge in. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it does combo into itself at low percent. You don't get
yeah.
much off that, but
Not
I think if
much.
you do some IDJ stuff, maybe.
Depending on the positioning as well. I just feel like it's so inconsistent. Okay,
Nice.
yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's got a scoop, but it's just not. Yep. Nice ledge trap.
That's nice. I saw the idea. He's faked going for that the whole time. Like he's been like, I'm not gonna mess with you when you're in that situation. I'm gonna up you to either to ledge or to center or
Yeah.
do whatever. And he tries the aggressive option once, but Gigglezz will just react to it
Yeah,
because that double jump it takes a while.
absolutely. And I just feel like it comes across as if Griseous is trying to keep up with the pace that Gigglezz is providing, but it ends up just turning on him a little bit more. Whereas slowing things down like he was earlier and just waiting until he gets that advantage state, I think is a lot better.
Yeah, you against Gigglezz you kind of have to control the tone of the set a little bit more.
Yeah.
And the pace of it and make it a little bit slower because if you let him play as fast as he wants to play, there's very few people who can compete.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, lovely mix.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, now you got to try and keep him at ledge. Careful.
Nice
Ooh!
coverage. Ooh, almost.
Almost. And
close.
Gris has definitely spotted something there from previous games because every single time I've seen Gigglezz go for air dodge down to shield. He's not jumped at all. He's not playing the mix-up. He's just like, I'm going to force you to execute.
Yeah. Wow, that hit.
You know what? I would not have gone for shield there. I would have
it's
gotten hit
scary.
and complained about it.
Oh. No real coverage. Yeah, we've seen quite often Griseous is struggling to cover the tech situations. Or maybe that's Gigglezz just being too good at taking properly, mixing it up. Oh my god. That
double
is
jump.
that is just so overwhelming
Yeah.
to be part of. Like, I would have been horrified.
The amount of like different SDI mix-ups and DI mix-ups
Just things
that
that
this guy
Gigglezz just
forces
puts
you
you
into,
in,
like
yeah.
yeah.
Genuinely, you're in the blender. Just so aware of what Griseous wants to do. Just from the shield into up B to the jab to kill him. It's just a recipe.
We've seen that jab take a lot of stocks, and it's partly because Gris knows like my roll, my upbeat to center stage is all too slow to really do anything. So Gris and Gigglezz also knows that. So he's like, I'm just gonna jab here, and it will cover everything if I know that you're gonna get up at this time. Ooh, nice
Catching
catch.
the double jump, and we saw quite often the double jump getting caught after last game.
Yeah, so much of this is Gigglezz really taking advantage of